like a bird. We keep the commandments, don't know what you heard. Pull out them scripts like I'm a director. I stay with my sword, I'm ready whenever. It's the end of the world.
Okay. All right, so we know that Jesus Christ is black. We know Jesus Christ people is black, right? So why are we, if we Jesus Christ people, why are we not at the top of society? Because you would think if you was God's people, you'd be at the top, right? So what happened? I'm gonna show you what happened.
They say the first be last and the last be first.
Right.
We gotta reverse the situation.
But why did we have to go to the bottom? We was at the top. You remember King David, King Solomon?
Everything was made from us. Like, you got your alphabet, your science, everything. Like,
Right.
everything come from us.
Let me show you something in this Bible. What happened to us? Watch this. Deuteronomy 28. Read that. 15. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. Why are we not at the top if we God chosen people? But it shall come to pass. What that mean? It shall come to pass means what? It hasn't happened yet, but something's gonna happen. This is Moses after the Israelites crossed the Red Sea, right? They was the top nation. We just took down the top nation on earth. So we at the top. But he said it's going to happen. Read. If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day. So Moses talking to Israel, he said, it's going to happen if you don't listen and do all the commandments and statutes that he gave us. What's going to happen? That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Nigel, curse a good thing or a bad thing?
Bad.
Bad thing, right? So God told his top people, if you don't keep the commandments, I'm going to make bad things happen to you. Read this next one real quick. Cursed shall thou be in the city. We just read Israel and Judah are cursed, oppressed together. He said, cursed, you're going to be in the city. Any city you go to, if you go to the hood, who live in the hood? Blacks and Mexicans, right? But who was he? Moses was talking to who? The Israelites, right? Read. And cursed shall thou be in the field. He said, cursed, you're going to be in the field. Who was cursed in the cotton fields? Who was cursed in the cotton fields for hundreds of years? Who's still cursed in the fields today? Today, picking fruits and nuts and berries. Who? The blacks and the Mexicans, right? So, why did these things happen to us?
We didn't follow the commandments.
Because we didn't follow the commandments, right? Give me the Sabbath, right? So, talking to y'all, you said you had to leave. Why?
Got some pizzas in the
You got some pizzas in the car, right? What kind of pizza you got?
Domino's just right down the
No,
street.
what kind? You got the pepperoni, you got
we
the...
got some barbecue chicken, got beef and
Pepperoni.
beef and pepperoni. I do
Pepperoni?
beef only.
Okay, so
we got
let me show you. There's two things wrong with that. Watch this, Nigel, because we said the blacks and Hispanics are in the situation they're in for breaking God's commandments, right? In order to keep God's commandment, what you got to do? You got to learn them, right? Yeah. So we're going to go over the fourth commandment today, right? Watch this. Exodus chapter 20, verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. He said, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy, right? You speak a little Espanol?
A little bit.
A little bit of Espanol? How you say Saturday? Sábado. What does Sábado sound like? Sabbath day, right? Because they told us to keep this. They told us to go to church on Sunday. But the Bible tells us the seventh day of the week. If you look at your calendar, what's the seventh day of the week? Saturday. So today is the Sabbath day. So he said, remember it to keep it holy, right? Read. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. He said, you got 6 days to do all your work, which is from Saturday sundown all the way to Friday sundown. You got 6 days to do all your work. I know you work, right? So he said, you got 6 days to do it though, but what? But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. So what's the seventh day? Saturday. So on Saturday, he says, you got 6 days to work, but the seventh day, read. In it, thou shalt not do any work. Should no work be getting done on God's Sabbath day, right? Read. Thou, nor thy son, you shouldn't, your kids shouldn't, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant. Right, because you own a business, right? So you got workers, a manservant and a maidservant. He said on the Sabbath day, that should all be shut down, right? Read. Nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger. Not your equipment, nothing. Can I borrow your weed? No, not on the Sabbath day, right? Give me Nehemiah 10, right? Because we got brothers who went and bought pizza today, right? So the reason that we went into captivity because we broke God's commandments. One of them is keep the Sabbath day. Let's see what we're not supposed to do on the Sabbath.
Nehemiah chapter 10 verse 31. If the people of the land bring ware or any victuals on the Sabbath day to sell.
So it says the people of the land bring ware, any items, or any food on the Sabbath day to sell. How you doing, sis? Sis Samantha. We showing our people things we're supposed to do on the Sabbath, things we're not supposed to do, right? Hold up. Y'all need this one. This is for y'all.
Nah, I gotta head out, brother.
Hold up. Let me finish this verse. Watch this. One verse. Read.
That we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath.
So on the Sabbath, are we supposed to buy and sell? No. He said if the people bring any ware or victuals, we not supposed to buy it on the Sabbath day. So if you do that, what are you doing? You're breaking what? The commandment. So what was the reason we got these curses put on us? For breaking the commandments. Simple things of buying a pizza on a Saturday. That's getting gas. All that's supposed to be done. What's wrong with buying gas on Friday?
What club was that at?
Admit that a lot of people don't even realize they.
I've called her. She hasn't responded. I've called her more than a few times.
But the Zulu nation, I'm like, what the hell is this? I know nobody know what I'm talking about. You'll leave me on the island by myself. I don't know what the hell Bishop's talking about. That's what y'all do. Then after class, yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I just don't want to be caught out there. The hell is this? Get on my damn nerves. So read that again, 31.
You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with buying food? Have you ever ate leftover food? Like room temperature food? Or you always gotta eat it up? That room temperature food be straight, right? What's wrong with eating that on the Sabbath? Beat that. Give me that. Why would I say that? Why would I bring that up? Because the Bible gonna tell you something about the Sabbath day. We going over how to keep the Sabbath holy. So we're not working, we're not buying and selling. What else?
Exodus chapter 16, verse 23. And he said unto them, this is that which the Lord hath said. Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath.
So if he said tomorrow is the Sabbath, what day is this written on? Friday, right? So this is Friday. Sister Samantha, hold on, sis. Almost finished. Let me read this one verse to you real quick, and then we'll let you go. Watch this.
Unto the Lord, bake that which he will bake today.
Bake what you gonna bake on Friday.
And seethe that ye will seethe.
Seethe means to boil. So if he's saying bake what you gonna bake and boil what you gonna boil, what is he saying to do? Cook what you gonna cook on Friday, right? Read.
And that which remaineth over,
and what you don't eat,
lay up for you to be kept until the morning.
You keep that until Saturday morning. Why? Because you can't cook on Saturdays, right? A lot of our people, you probably gonna plan on cooking today, right? But that's a commandment, a simple commandment that we can keep that got us in these conditions, right? Because God said, don't cook nothing. Cook what you're gonna cook the day before. Eat leftovers, right? Have you ever ate cereal? What about sandwiches? What about a salad? Is that hard to eat? No. But our people feel like, on Saturday, I just gotta cook. I just gotta warm the food up. God said, bro, on Saturdays, eat you a sandwich, eat you a salad. Simple things like this is the reason why our people are in the conditions that they're in. Right? Let me show you something else simple, right? Give me Leviticus 11. Because them brothers left, they said they got what kind of pizza? They said they had a chicken pizza, which is good. Not on the Sabbath, but chicken pizza, beef pizza. Then they said they had the pepperoni, right? What is pepperoni made out of? Pig, right? You eat pork? You eat pork? You do, right? So let's see if pork is going to keep us in the condition that we're in or if it's okay in Jesus. Read this.
Leviticus chapter 11, verse 7. And the swine.
The swine, what swine? The pig, the pork, right? It says the swine.
Though he divide the hoof.
Because there's two situations to eat a land animal. You got to divide the hoof and chew the cud, which means multiple stomachs. You know how a cow got more than one stomach. They filter it. Humans got one stomach. Pigs got one stomach, right? But they do need it.
Though he divide the hoof.
They do split the hoof like they supposed to. Read.
And be cloven-footed. Yet he cheweth not the cud.
They don't got multiple stomachs. They food don't get filtered. So what about him?
He is unclean to you.
It's unclean to eat pig. Because have you ever heard the saying, you are what you eat? What do pigs eat? Everything. They own babies, poop, trash, all that. Are you supposed to eat that stuff? Are you supposed to eat shit, you wouldn't get a plate of it and eat it, would you? But you'll eat it through the pig system. They don't even got nothing to filter it out, so guess where it goes? Straight to their blood, and guess what you do? Cook it and eat it. Bring it out. It's so bad our people eat chitlins. What is chitlins? It's intestines. What you think that is at the end of the intestines? What are your intestines? All intestines lead to what? Yeah. To the butthole. And then they got it in the bucket and you boil it and clean it. You gotta clean. What are you cleaning out of it? So you think, oh, so if I picked up a piece of candy off of it and washed it out, would you eat that candy? But you'll eat the chitlins though. And it absorbs it. Shit. I wouldn't eat it if my auntie cooked it. Because did God say eat it or not? Did God say it was cool or not? No, right. Because, got a question. Who is the leading race for heart disease? Black people. What do you think one of the reasons that it happens? The food we eat. The stuff that got this right here. You get a new car, they give you what with it? You get a car manual, right? They tell you use this kind of oil, this kind of gas, this kind of, all that kind of stuff, right? God made us the greatest machine ever. And then he gave us this and he said, eat this, don't eat that. One of the things he said, don't mess up your body, is this swine. He said it's unclean to you, read. Of their flesh shall ye not eat. You're not supposed to eat their flesh. It's gonna make that supercar that he got. It's like getting a Lamborghini and putting regular gas in it. You think it's gonna run good? No, God made you the greatest thing on earth and he told you what fuel to give your body. But then you go put the wrong fuel, you think your body gonna work right? That's why we lead the nation in heart disease and diabetes and all. Cause we eat all the things that God said don't eat, right? You eat crab legs, shrimp, crab legs. Let's see what the Bible says on that. Huh? Say it again. Let's preach. We're gonna preach the Bible, read. Verse 9. Watch this. Watch this. These shall ye eat of all that are in the water. So he gonna tell us what we can eat that's in the water, right? Because all food in the water ain't bad. Watch. Whatsoever have fins and scales. He said whatever got fins and scales. What animals got fins and scales? Fish, right? What about catfish? You ain't never seen nobody scale a catfish, have you? They ain't got no sense. So are we supposed to eat catfish?
No, you ain't supposed to eat the bottom feeder.
Back to what do you eat? You are what you eat. They eat dead stuff. You ain't supposed to eat that, right? That's what about that crab leg you got?
Nah, those like roaches of the sea, baby.
Right, but we eat them as a delicacy though.
Yeah.
But are we supposed to?
No. But,
So
if you notice something though, everything that we're not supposed to do that we do, we make it popular. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody else and their mama want to do what we do.
And guess what that's doing to us though? We making sin popular.
I know.
So what does God say he gonna do for us for breaking his commandments?
Yeah, he gonna punish.
He gonna curse us.
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airwaves, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.